You know, Mugenics comes out in just under 3 weeks now, and it's going to be probably the largest tactical roguelike of all time. So I figured that to prepare, I play the current largest tactical roguelike of all time, Into the Breach. This is the pseudo-sequel to FTL, if you've ever heard of or seen or played FTL. But Into the Breach is as good as FTL, if not better. I mean, this is an absolutely brilliant game. I haven't played it for 8 years. I didn't play it a lot even 8 years ago, and it deserves some love. So we're going to play it today and see what's going on in Into the Breach. You can check it out, link in the description down below. Like I said, I mean, it's been 8 years, fairly old game, but it still stands up today, man. Just a stellar tactical roguelike. So let's start a new game. I could not even tell you what game I could have started here, as it's been 8 years since I have played. So this is me. I am the time traveler Ralph Carlson. I gain +2 bonus XP per kill here. And we also, there's a lot of unlockable time travelers here for us to unpack. Start with 3 mechs, each one slightly different. So this combat mech has the Titan Fist, which is a weapon that punches an adjacent tile, damaging and pushing it, does 2 damage. We have the Taurus Cannon on the Cannon mech. Fires a powerful projectile that does 1 damage and damages and pushes its target, but it's got some range, which is nice. And then we have the Artillery mech, which launches up into the air, doing a little ranged attack, damages a single tile for 1, pushes adjacent tiles. Let's do it, brother. Okay, let's do it. Let's hop in. There is some advanced content in the game. I'm going to just enable it all because that sounds fun, even though I do not have a grasp of the core game. So let's play on normal. Probably should play on easy if I know the developers of FTL well enough. I did a 30 episode series on FTL trying to win on the normal difficulty. It took that long to win. What could go wrong starting on normal here? And with all the additional content added. It's fun to get your ass handed to you in video games. So let's start here. Archive Incorporated. This museum island recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. It's a temperate environment. A couple different threats on the threat scanner. Looks like Vex are our enemies that we're going to be fighting. Hello, civilizations of the past had a military strength vastly exceeding ours. Good thing we preserved some of their old war machines. There's a combat simulation available to get new commanders up to speed. Would you like to launch the simulation? I think that us learning how to play is a very intelligent idea. So let's do it. 7 turns remaining. Okay, here's the power grid. Whenever a building is damaged, it will be reduced. This is what delivers power to your mech, so if it's reduced to 0, you lose. Good day, sir. Very good. Every enemy attack is forewarned. Next turn, this guy's going to attack this building. And there's a couple different buildings on the map for us to unpack. This is my combat mech. It can punch any adjacent tile. We can select our mech, move it to here, and we can use our weapon. And we'll punch that guy for 2. He's now hitting a mountain tile, which is largely irrelevant to us. But we've learned that kind of pushing enemies can help to have that enemy attack a new location, including potentially other enemies, which is something we'll want to unpack. So pushing arrow on a tile means that a unit on that tile will be pushed. Number on a tile is the amount of damage, and then some can do multiple, which is good. Let's end my turn and have this guy attack this mountain. So sad for you. That will not be very good for you. Now, he is attacking this over here. This is my cannon mech. Shoots a projectile that travels in a straight line until it hits another object. Gotcha. So, I mean, I think the logical thing to do is come over here and kill this guy. And then I would like to move this guy to here, and we'll do a little 1 damage hit to that guy and wipe him out as well. And this is how we protect our infrastructure, okay? We got lots of buildings to protect. It's kind of crazy. Well, we got 8 different buildings we need to protect here. That seems just utterly absurd, but what could go wrong? The artillery mech can shoot over obstacles like mountains, but cannot shoot adjacent. Will only damage units on the center tile, units on adjacent being pushed. So watch this nonsense. I'm going to move him and then I'm going to shoot him here, and it's going to push 2 lads into the water, and that kills them instantly. And that looks pretty sick. I'll move this guy to here, artillery him, and we have protected the entire dang environment, and it's feeling good. I don't even really need to do anything with this guy. So this is where we would typically hit this repair, to repair damage and remove fire, ice, and acid. But I don't need to, so, I mean, we can do it. It really does not matter, though. I'll end turn. This has been a very successful mission for me. I guess I probably could have moved one of them closer, but we waited. We didn't know what was going to spawn, so I think it's fine. I think it's fine. There's a lot going on all of a sudden. Quite a lot going on. Completing missions. Every mission you win by surviving until the Vec retreat, which is in 4 turns, okay? But we do have some bonus objectives, such as killing all enemies before they retreat. So we can figure out how best to do that. I love this play here, okay? We push him, then we artillery... Sorry, I have to hit this. We artillery this guy to here. He's still attacking, which is not perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. That is for sure. You're gonna hit my buildings, Sprout. You're gonna hit my buildings. I think I want to do this and then this. And you're going to attack my mech. But I mean, you're attacking my building, which I don't love. I don't love. Our power grid may go down. 100 casualties. Oh my god, I feel like a monster. Okay, your city power grid was reduced. That's a tough one. My mech can take a little damage. He'll automatically repair all that damage after battle. But if the mech is reduced to 0, the pilot dies and the mech is disabled for the rest of the battle, which would not be stellar for us. So what can we do here? Let's think about this a little bit more logically. 2 damage on him kills him, so this would be a very logical play here. We could kill... This guy's a 2 damage lad. Yeah, he's a 2 damage lad. We could do this kind of interestingly, okay? Because what if we start with this guy? We do a hit on him. He's now attacking this tile, which is largely irrelevant. This guy we can just kill, right? Nothing too insane here. I gotta move to like here and then do it. That gets him dead. We come over here, we mega punch this guy, he's dead. And then, I mean, we're fine, really. I think that's extremely reasonable. He does nothing. You're gonna summon more guys? You're not doomed, brother. It's just a big bug. You're gonna be okay. Let's move this guy here. Artillery shot. And then, I probably should have done the repair on him. Can I launch a repair on this guy? What if I move him next to him? Is that a thing? Nah, it's just on yourself. Okay. End turn. I don't have anybody that I need to do anything right now. 3 cheers! We're happy. And that's the tutorial completed. This is Into the Breach, okay? It gets far more complex over time. And that's what makes it so good. It's so simple, and yet it's so good. Any damage that the power grid takes persists. That's pretty bad. I should probably have not lost 2 damage during the, during the tutorial. But that's okay. Reactor cores used to upgrade our mechs. Grid power, is our power grid, man. If it reaches 0, we lose. And then our corp reputation, used to purchase items once the island is secure. So let's get in here, right? Bonus objective, use repair platforms, kill 5 or fewer enemies. There's defense shields active here. I don't know what is the best approach. Let's go to the storage vaults. Let's see what happens. Engineers aren't used to your technology and may have damaged more than they fixed. You'll need to use repair platforms to keep your mechs together. So we got to use the repair platforms. We also have, my mechs only start with 1 health. Okay, that's horrible. Any unit that steps on this space will trigger fully healing it. Okay, that's a little better, though. And we got some enemies over there. I mean, I love the idea of putting this guy here This guy here. Let's keep this guy on the back rank. We're going to confirm their deployments. And then we're going to make some things happen. Ah, they go first. That sucks. That sucks a lot. You're now in the trees as well, which is potentially dangerous. An enemy unit will emerge here next turn. You can temporarily block enemies from spawning, but it will damage the unit. Okay. Okay. Critically damaged mechs. In this mission, your mechs start with low health. Use the repair platforms. I will. Okay. So if I go, any unit that steps on this space will trigger it. I would like to undo. So I have to go onto that space to do that. And now we're kind of cooked on this front. So we're going to undo this move. I'm going to move this guy to here, and I'm going to shoot him to here. My line of thinking is that blocks the spawn of everything else, which is kind of cool. Then we can think about if I move this guy and I artillery here. That's not necessarily what I wanted to do. And I can't undo that move. Yeah, okay. I could reset his turn. I can only do it once per battle. Okay, okay. Maybe we should not have done that. But there's still an approach here. We come here and we punch him. And then nobody's taking damage. We get an enemy that spawns here. You're still on 1 health. You're still on 1 health. Both of those not perfect. But we can try to figure out a solution to that in the future. You're a grabby boy. You're very grabby. Okay. Your grabbiness is scary. It is scary. A lot of things threatened. A lot of enemies spawning. I mean, brother, it's the heat is happening. It's going, man. It's going. He's planning. What are you planning on doing here? You're going to use a grapple to pull me towards you. Okay. Does it do damage? Oh, I suppose that's a question. Yeah, it does do 1 damage. Okay. Well, then I'm going to tell you, what I like here is I can go here. What's the attack order? He goes last. Okay. Let's still push you to there. He's going to pull him towards us, which is not ideal. He's pulling himself to there. He's only got 1 health. You also only have 1 health. I think that we have to... I could kill him on this turn, which feels really reasonable to me. It feels really reasonable. But then this guy is a little cooked. I can't... Well, that's not true. I could prevent him from doing stuff. What is your range here? Damage the target and then bounce backwards, which is going to end up fully healing you. I don't like that. The play that I'm thinking about is to artillery this space, because it would push him... I think I'm going to try that, okay? We're going to do this. We artillery this space, which pushes him to there, meaning he does not do anything. But this guy's not fully healed. This guy's not fully healed. We play in like a little bit of a scary position, but we lose if our power grid goes to 0. So we gotta do what we can to prevent damage to our buildings, okay? So let's start with figuring that piece of it out. You suck. That really blows. I am not pleased about that. Enemy Scion provides a passive bonus to all other Vec. Killing it removes the bonus. Okay, yeah, I understand. So you... Passive effect. All other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Okay. I mean, I think that it's logical to try to kill you. But we also have to... We gotta start getting cute and try to get... I mean, it's just a bonus objective, though. I don't know. Victory is also in 2 turns. I mean, I could do... This is under fire. It's all under fire, bro. It's all under fire. We could do an attack here. Ah, but that kills your move. That kills your move. Interesting. It's fine. It's fine. We artillery you. That provided an explosion to the adjacent. Yeah, but then we can move here, and we can do this. And these guys really are not doing damage right now. So, pushing units into things deals an additional damage, which I think is fine in this scenario. But we have victory in 1 turn. Obviously, in a perfect world, we would pull off a full heal here. And we just have to get cute with how we do that. So how much health? You got 2 health. But I could push you. You can't move to this heal spot. If you can't move to the... Well, if I push you here, and then I... Yeah, we have to do this differently. I gotta move to here. I gotta push you, kill you. Then we have to do an artillery push. I can't use the repair platforms, man. 5 or fewer we can make happen, okay? Because we would go here and bomb this tile to push him to there. And then we would go here. It full heals him. And we would push him to there. And we kill less than 5. So I get 1 of the bonus objectives, which I think is okay. I think that's actually really good. I think I'm pleased with this. I didn't lose any units. I didn't lose any power. And we got an additional objective. I think we stay winning on that. I think I am extremely, extremely pleased with this. I will take 1,000 civilians being protected, and I will claim my reputation point. And I got some XP from the rest of that. We were 1 repair unit away from that being really good. Let's see what's happening in Colonial Park here. Old Earth produced massive quantities of explosives, and this region is littered with them. Okay, yeah, scary. Defense shields active. Some buildings start with a free shield. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Okay, let's see what happens. This is a shield. Blocks damage and any negative effects. Only direct damage will remove the shield. Okay. We got some lads to start. I love a push for him right into water. I also love this guy being a 2 damage lad. A push of this guy. Dude, we could theoretically push everybody out the map immediately. Because this will kill the unit on the space. So I would push him onto there. We hit this guy, which pushes him off. And then we put the artillery here. This seems absurdly strong to me. They're gonna move though, aren't they? Do they go first? A pod here. Looks like an old space capsule. I don't recognize the alloy. Protect the time pod. Okay. Contains equipment from the future. Collect it with your mech or just defend it until the end of battle. Okay. These guys, yeah, they all moved. They all moved. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm now extremely threatened. I'm in rough shape. I'm in rough shape. This actually, like, it friggin' blows. It blows. There's no good scenario here. Let's think about it, okay? Let's think about it. We got ideas. We got ideas. We just got to figure out what the ideas are. We can use the mines to our advantage. Because, like, this guy can get pushed onto a mine. If I hit this guy, and then I artillery this space. Yeah, which we could do from here. We would artillery this space. Well, hold on. We would push this guy to here. Artillerying this space would push you into the building, actually, which is not really high on my list. Our health is a resource. Let's keep that in mind. We can take damage. I'm fine taking damage. This guy's going to actually kill himself, man. Which is awesome. We actually really do not need to mess with that. That changes things. That changes things. So really, the play that I like here is I think moving this guy to here and just killing him. This guy is going to launch himself onto this tile, which prevents the Vec from spawning. Because enemies emerge at 4. This guy is going to kill himself. I don't mind the shield being taken off of that. And then I'll just move this guy to here, collect the pod. And then I think the most realistic scenario is let's just move this guy to here. We're going to artillery this space, kill this guy. And then he will kill himself. He will block the Vec from spawning. And then I have a lot of units right on top of you. This guy is in not the greatest space. Technically, this guy can still perform a hit, but I don't need him to. So I would like to end my turn. Very reasonable. Okay, very reasonable. I think that him offing himself helps us a lot. He's now in a position where he had some damage done to him. We can straight kill this guy right out the get-go. Which I think is a massive play. Because I will block the spawn of this. I'll end up taking a damage, but that's mighty okay to me. This guy, we can just kill with him. Yeah. And then this guy really does not matter. I suppose I'll block another enemy spawn. And I think that's pretty good too. What are the emergency batteries? I don't know. I have no idea what the emergency batteries are. I think this is completely okay. Are these movable? The mines? Because I suppose if they are, I don't want to test that now. So I'll end my turn. I think that's fine. So we blocked the enemy there, so we took a damage. We blocked an enemy there, so we took a damage. But now you only got 2 enemies here. That's I mean, you can't get better than that. Just gonna be real. Seems extremely reasonable. And then we can go with a... We can go... Let's think about this. Yeah, I mean, I think you go here, punch him. He's gonna hit that and then kill himself. And then the rest of this, we really don't mind. I'll let people spawn here, man. I don't really care. Well, you know what? We would rather this guy get killed by me. The mine goes off too. But then you're still gonna summon people. And I can't really afford to kill you. I guess I probably could have done repairs on these guys as well. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I end my turn. I probably did not do that exactly at... Oh, there's an enemy spawning on that tile. It's a good thing that I healed. I guess that worked out fine then. This boils down to we just have to protect the batteries for this turn, man. And I think that we should be able to do that. So it's just this guy that I care about figuring out. And we can fix that. Well, he's going to always grapple himself into that. He's attacking him. He's attacking him. We just need to get somebody in the way of this. So I don't mind... Yeah, I don't mind this. And then... This guy just needs to get out of the way. I don't think that there is a good way to get him out of the way. We can hit him, which now damages him a little bit. He's getting pulled in. Pushing him into him would result in a damage question mark. Let's try this. Yeah, okay. It kills him, but then we would take 1 damage. I'm not sure we had any other approach than not taking a damage. That resisted it. Okay. Cool. Chance of a building resisting damage is shown to the right of your power grid. 18% chance. Ladies and gentlemen. Now that's some good stuff right there. I love it. What is the protect the batteries? I guess I did. So I got back a power grid defense. That's awesome. And we got the time pod, and we promoted our lad. Look at the time pod. Let's open the door. Dude, this game is so good. 2018, man, is crazy that they were making this quality. I mean, there's a lot of quality games from from the late 2010s, but this game was ahead of its time. Reactor cores are used to upgrade your mechs between missions. Beautiful. New skill unlocked, +3 grid defense. Grid defense increased by 3. Beautiful. So that should go up to 21 now. Or it was at 15. Base defense pilot bonus +3. Okay, so maybe that is the case. You have a reactor core. Open the mech upgrade screen. Core installation will increase a mech's maximum power reactor by 1. Okay. This mech reactor can power weapons and upgrades. Activate and upgrade the power is so FTL-y, man. It is so FTL-y. Activate and upgrade the power. Okay. You can always power elsewhere if you want it. So I can undo that installation. We need to think about who's best to receive this. I do think it is the cannon, honestly. So that, well, it requires 2 to upgrade the damage on that. So this is really just a installation for extra health. Or extra move. In that case, let's put the extra health on this guy. And then we'll roll from there. Archival flats or the excavation site? There's a high threat detected here. End with 8 spaces on fire. Okay. Let's go to the excavation site first, just in case we get something that can set things on fire to make this easier. We have to destroy the dam, take less than 3 grid damage. We got a dam sitting right on here. Okay. Let's try, man. Let's try. I hate Grabby Boy. He's so annoying. He is so annoying. We're going to want to kill this guy immediately, so let's get him close. He's decent here. And then we'll throw the artillery behind him. Let's see what happens. You need to kill this guy first because he will make everything more miserable, okay? But, I mean, this is not perfect either, for what it's worth. There's actually some really terrifying scenarios here. But let's start with the obvious. You gotta go. They lose their funky power. Now I think you can move this guy to here and hit him so it hits him. And then I think you can do this guy and hit... it's going to damage the dam, though. Yeah. If I do this... I can't do that. If I were to move him here and do this, I would take a damage, but both of them would die. I think that that's a very reasonable scenario. I am fine with that. I have to destroy the dam. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. It's only got 2 health. We'll destroy it later. I thought I was protecting the dam. It's crazy, the difference between protect and destroy. 2 very wild words. Who would have guessed? Okay, good. Very good. You're gonna help me because you're gonna destroy the dam, right? Because you're gonna your ability, use a grapple to pull him towards it and deal damage to it. Okay. What's the attack order? Yeah, you go first. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's move him to here. I'm going to hit him, knock him back. We can absolutely go for an artillery here. He'll grapple himself towards the dam. The other play is that I artillery here. That hurts my own mech, though. Yeah, it's reasonable. How about I move here, push him into there. And then this guy, I can now do this, which hits him and the dam. I think that's okay. I think that's completely okay. He attacks nothing. Obviously, 3 new enemies spawning is incredibly annoying and a little scary, but I think that it's reasonable that we can figure that out. This guy's a little bit okay. Yeah, we gotta do some stuff here. If we don't collapse that dam, we'll collapse it, bro. We'll collapse it. He's not great. Okay, obviously this guy's also not great. If I hit him to here, we can then hit him, which pushes him to here. And then we would move this guy to here, hit him, which pushes him, which does damage. But more guys spawn, and that's a little scary. I do think that this is reasonable, though. I sacrifice a little bit of damage on myself. We artillery. Well, we would move this guy to here, hit him, which hits him. And then we would artillery this guy, which would push him to there. We have to artillery this guy instead. He's now attacking nothing. You're attacking me. You're not attacking. 2 new dudes spawn. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. But I mean, we just have to survive this turn, theoretically. Which is doable. Okay, it's doable. You're currently attacking me. You don't have a ton of health. I mean, I absolutely love an artillery shot right here. You're attacking a mountain, you're attacking nothing. I mean, I think that killing this guy seems extremely reasonable. But let's start with an artillery shot right here. We destroy the dam, we kill that guy. What the heck? Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It's a dam. You could have warned me about maniacal actions like this. Can't use my weapons when standing in water. Okay, yeah, very reasonable. It's very reasonable. We gotta push this guy out of the way, which means that I gotta move him to here, and then perform a little smack. You're now going to kill him before he attacks, which is amazing. And then this guy can just move to here, and we do a little punch, we kill him as well. This has been an extremely effective fight. I mean, we almost kill every enemy. We complete both additional objectives. We didn't take any damage. You could not go any better than this, okay? I feel like that's amazing. And we got this guy promoted. He's got a new skill, Invulnerable. Does not die when their mech is defeated. That seems exciting. And I will spend the reputation on supplies at the end of the island. Okay. Very good. Very good. I mean, I think it's excellent. I think it's excellent. This guy is +3 grid defense. Yeah. He's also experienced. He'll continue to level up as time goes on. Remembrance point. Defend the tanks. Okay, we also got the library, which has some air supports. All of this seems very scary. Let's try the remembrance point. Defend the tanks. We got 2 tanks on. Probably can't do much with them, is my bet. It's just an archive tank. Okay, fair enough. We gotta find a way to kill this guy early. Although, if we do damage from... Yeah, I don't know. That's not gonna be great, actually. Yeah, I mean, I hate this so far. I hate this so far. I think you do something like this. We got to know where these guys are going to move is part of the problem. Riftwalkers, let's make this a clean sweep. Okay. So the tank is currently threatened. There's a lot of nonsense going on here. So this is our archive tank. What is so important about him? He's not powered, so he cannot move or attack. He does typically have a stock cannon. He's just basically this guy, but not. And I can't move him. I can't do anything with him. He's not powered. Attack order. This guy is currently just doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing. He's annoying. He doesn't really do anything. Then this guy is attacking the tank, and then attacking the tank, and then that will cause some damage. We definitely need to hit this guy, so he hits this guy. That's a big play. And then you're also attacking the tank. We need to get you into a better position. But before we do that, if I were to artillery, that would kill the tank. Yeah, so that's not great. This would also kill the tank, which is not great. So what is our best approach here? If I move him to here, we could hit this guy, which would push the tank out of the way, and then he would grab him. Okay, yeah. If I fire a missile, it stops at that. Okay. But I could, yeah. I think that this is a really cool play. We push the tanks out of the way. And then the attack order is that this guy is going to push him to here. Then he's going to attack and move him to there. A lot of damage gets taken. But I almost like... If I move him to here and I punch him, then we can do... Maybe I screwed this up. He's gonna kill him. Well, if we can kill him first, then on death, because your passive bonus, there's like 17 layers here. All other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. So if he dies, he dies. But if he dies first, he does not die. I could absolutely hit him, but then that's going to push him to here, which does not actually help me. And this guy, I need to stay as is. I think I can't hit anybody here. I think that we can move this guy to maybe here, just because it provides less space for the new spawns to come in. I think that this is very reasonable. I think I end turn like this, because he does nothing. He gets hit. He's now a little bit rough. These guys spawn right on the edge. You're threatening the tank, which is obviously not... It's not perfect. But we can potentially do some stuff here. We can do some stuff here. Artillery at bare minimum we could do to push him out of the way. This guy's going to die. It's easy for him to die, at least. Well, how about this? What's our attack order? Yeah. Okay. We do this, we hit you. You're going to pull him in, which is going to hit him. And kill him. He won't get a turn. And then you can swap to here, and we can artillery him into there. And then this guy is currently not taking any damage. He's setting a tree on fire, which is largely irrelevant. Attack order is him, pulling him in and hitting him. He will not have a turn. He will attack a tree. I think that this is as simple as an artillery on this space. We push the tank into the trees. And I am okay with this. I'm okay with this. Okay? Letting Vec kill other Vec is a big win for a guy like myself. Okay, got some threatened lads. That's life, man. That's life. I'm fine with you threatening the tanks. Don't threaten my grid defense. Okay. What do we got here? You're attacking me. You're attacking the tank. We can kill you very easily. I'm not concerned about that. In fact, I actually like this just to kill him. I like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ah, I screwed this up. I screwed this up. I gotta move this guy to here and hit him. And then I actually don't have an attack with this guy. You're going to hit him for 1. You're gonna do nothing, really. And I can't prevent a spawn, so we're gonna make sure we're right in front of an enemy on the next turn. I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's I probably should... Wait a minute. The archive tank has a weapon now. And can move. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Well, in that case, move his ass to here. Hit him, which kills him. Move... I really don't want him to be on fire. Move him the heck out of here. And then let's end turn, man. When did those tanks come online? Did I miss something? Please don't tell me they've been online this entire time, because that is actively atrocious if that was the case. Okay. This feels good. This feels good. Everything gonna be fine here. I think we try to kill this guy. So we can easily do a Titan Fist to there. Move him to here to kill him. We move him the heck out of the way. We move him the heck out of the way. We can artillery this guy. And then we can move him to here and kill him. He is going to pull me forward. Who cares? Okay, who cares? And in some ways, we could... there ain't much we can do. I can hit this mountain for no good reason. I'll end my turn. The tanks are going to be undamaged, man. This is once again a pretty flawless bit of action. I can feel absurdly good about that. XP rising, civilians protected, regions secured. We've been flawless except for one. Ah, regions lost. Okay. That's tough. We did okay, though. We did okay. So now we got to go back to the corporate HQ. Destroy the mosquito leader and protect the corporate tower. We're going to try. Okay, we're going to try. It's the last section of the area. Let's make it happen. So what are you? You're the mosquito leader. I need to know about you. You got so much, man. You can walk in water, but water prevents attacking. You're a flying unit that can move over any terrain tile. You cause all Vec to explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. And you're the most powerful. You're immune to water, and you can be challenging to kill. You're just beefy, and you got 5 health. You're just beefy. Yeah, I got no clue what I want to do with you yet. I think we want to do... You know what? I would like to do this. And then I would like to... We're going to be launching, like, sideways attacks down. So bringing this guy down here seems very reasonable. So what are you guys? You're immediately coming at me. Okay. I think that that's not amazing. You're also, like, insta-killing my mech, which is disgusting. So I hate that a lot. Can you not be pushed? Because it seems like if I were to... I have smoke block, and this unit's been webbed. Ah. Okay. That's pretty bad. That actually is absurdly bad. Did I start him in smoke, brother? Because that is obviously not excellent, if that's the case. And this guy can't really move. Boy, this is horrible. We would need to artillery this space. Okay. He's now not attacking anything. He can move out of there and kill him. And then I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think that this is a very simple, we push him. He's going to pull me towards him, but I think that that's okay. The important thing is that this guy does not insta-kill one of my mechs. Okay? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You're threatening that, which is, I mean, like, horrible. There's so much bad stuff here, man. There's so much bad stuff here. We can't let you do that to me. Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do this? We hate this guy too, is really part of the problem. This building is about to be just completely and utterly messed up. And I think that you maybe... Well, okay, hold on. If we do this, and then I hit you, that makes that slightly better. I think we have to let the Mosquito Lord attack this tile. It's an 18% chance that it defends it, for what it's worth. Because then we can go here. We can go here. We can hit this guy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I think that we have to live with that. I think we have to live with that. 18%? Hit me? Yeah, okay, you killed him. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not sure what we do in that scenario. I am not sure what we do. Now, you got plays here. I'm in the frickin' smoke again. Frick you, bro. Frick you. I'm so tired of you. I can artillery... Okay, yeah. I mean, we artillery this guy, which would move him. And then we move here and hit you. And then now, at least this guy... What's the attack order? Yeah, that prevents that. That's so good. That's so good. I did not look at the attack order, but it worked out so well for me. And you know what? I actually love this. Because that kills him. And then we don't even have to worry about that. Our only issue is I have no freaking clue how we're killing the mosquito captain. Oh, what the heck? You blocked the enemy and killed yourself. Okay, it's so good. It's so good. That's great news. That is some excellent news. Okay, artillery's pretty good here. It's pretty good here. This guy's obviously our weakest. This is the corporate tower as well. Is there any planet in which I can kill this guy off? And I'm going to tell you, I really firmly believe the answer to that is going to be no. I think that we like the idea of just pushing him out, okay? Don't have him attack any buildings at this point. And then we can move... I wish I could attack again, but I can't. I think you just move this guy to here. We hit him. And then we move this guy up. You gotta end your turn. There's nothing else you can do. This completes protecting the corporate tower. The Mosquito King remains in play. But to be honest with you, 1 damage taken and 1 objective completed feels fine to me. It feels fine. +1 move, +2 to mechs HP. That sounds fine. That sounds okay. And you got 6 corporate reputation that I can now use to get some stuff going here. Okay. So what can we do? Targeted strike is an any class weapon. You call in an airstrike on a single tile anywhere on the map, and you can use it 1 time. And it pushes back people. I mean, that seems very good to me. Reactor cores would also be intelligent. I do think that there's reason to believe that I should do some grid power as well. If your power grid is full, you permanently upgrade your grid defense. That also seems really freaking strong. And what are you? A brute class weapon. Can turn once before hitting a target, and it does 2 damage. Okay, yeah, I'm going to buy this. Ah, I understand. If I did more, it permanently upgrades. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. I still think that that's okay. I think that that's okay. I could sell a weapon, though. Okay, hold on. Do we just run this weapon, remove this to gain an extra 2? Yeah, you know what? This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it because I'm a terrible idea kind of guy. We're gonna do that. We overpowered our grid, so now we're at 20%. I got a new weapon, which is on him and looking good. And then we have another new weapon that we're going to put on. Oh, any of you. Oh, no, this is our storage. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you get this. And then I think that this makes a lot of sense on him because we sometimes don't use this because it's harder to get to. This is not powered. Ah, frick. It requires a power? Frick, that's horrible. Okay, you lose your health, and instead you gain the power. No, hold on. You have to... No, take that, and then... I can't uninstall the power? Okay, that's a huge problem. That's a huge freaking issue, okay? I need a reactor core, my guy. I currently have a mech that does nothing. That's a really bad situation. That's a very, very bad situation. And I can't undo that. I can undo all. Okay, let's rethink this. Let's rethink this. Maybe we don't need... you know what? I would change how I did 95% of this. Because I like this now. And then I'll just do this. And that way we can install the thingy. We put this back on you. We put this on you. And then we move on with our day. We don't take the targeted strike. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. I like it. I like it a lot. That's going to do it for this episode of Into the Breach. Just a brilliant game, brother. It's just a brilliant game. I love Into the Breach. I can't wait to play a little bit more. So come back next time, and we'll continue this incredible run that we have started. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.